M-Dog Gaming.
This is M-Dog. We're in Hearthstone here, playing an arena. Let's see what our choices are for the match. And that's going to be Paladin. I say Paladin. Mage would be fun. I really want to do Paladin though. I'm trying to get as much experience as I can with sort of Paladin, Warrior, and then I've got a couple others I do when those aren't available. And Mage is one of those, Mage and Priest, but I want to do Paladin again here. So let's go through the card draft, and I'm trying to talk through this, and let's see. Actually, out of these, I will probably go Divine Favor for the card draw. That way we can play pretty aggressively, knowing we can draw back up to the opponent's hand size. I'm not crazy about either of those cards. Mind Control Tech's okay. You know, it's decent even if you don't get minions out of it. We'll go Divine Favor though. Alright, that's junk. Humility's not that good. We'll go Grizzly. Humility's okay, but I don't want to take that at this point. This will probably be Injured Blade Master. Out of those 2 3s, go Injured Blade Master. True Silver Champion, easy choice there. This is an okay 3, a 2-3. We do have one weapon already, although that's just icing on the cake. We're not going to count on that. I do like this 3, but we don't have any good 2s yet, so we're going to go with the Bloodsail Raider. And this will be Scarlet Crusader here. Between Blessing of Kings and Brewmaster, I think I'll go Brewmaster. There's another True Silver Champion that we'll take. Light's Justice can be okay, but it's not that good. I think we'll go Wind Fury Harpy. This is okay. The only thing you have to watch out for is if they have Murlocs on the board, obviously you're going to boost their Murlocs. So I don't really like the pint-sized summoner that much. We'll go Master Swordsmith. Flesh-Eating Ghouls, good 3 there. We don't have any 5s, and the Frostlord Warlock is pretty good. Sorry, Warlord. Thrallmar is not that strong unless the Wind Fury really comes into play. It's not that good of a 3. Not crazy about the Creeper, but we'll take Finn. 2 taunts in a row. Guess we will go with that. Cult Master all day for card draw. This would be a good 7. Get stuck with a lot of 4s as Paladin, so if it's a close decision, no point taking a 4 there. Bloodfin Raptor, really good 2. Argent Protector is the easy choice here. Another good 2. Another good 2. Good 3. Good 3. Out of these, we'll go with the Dragging Mechanic. It's a pretty strong 4, solid 4. Ugh. This is terrible. Terrible choices. We'll go Blessing of Might. It's a good 2. We could get our second Wind Fury Harpy, but I'm not going to do that. A Worgen Infiltrator is okay, but I like the Croc. That's a good 2. And this is definitely between Big Game Hunter and Faceless Manipulator. I think we'll go Big Game Hunter though. A 3rd True Silver Champion or a Stormwind Champion. Like I said, you get stuck with a lot of 4s, but those weapons are nice. But honestly, we're not basing a deck around the weapons, so we're going to go Stormwind Champion. There's a really good 5. This is between the dog and the Guardian that has Divine Shield. I don't want to pick up a 4 there. And this isn't a strong enough 3. I think we'll go the Alpha there. Outer Peacekeeper is a pretty easy choice, I believe. It's an okay 5, but I like the Peacekeeper. Wow, that was quick. Did we already get to 30 cards? I was not paying attention. I think it's a pretty good deck, though. I think that's a pretty good deck. Hopefully we'll be able to play fast, because we're a little light, especially on 5s. We didn't get some of the 5s that you see almost every arena draft. We didn't see it all, but let's
Uther versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Alright, so we hit a mage first. Support 2 is not ideal, but oh, there we go. There's a better 2 to start out with. We're going first, so against a mage. Let's see if she's going to coin into something here. If she does, that'll help us make a decision. I think if she just passes, which would be the normal play. Unless you have a solid 2. Okay, that's a good play. 3-2. We'll go Sun Fury Protector.
Shields up!
This is going to give a cheap spell, so it's very possible that she'll be able to cast something to take our minion right off. Let's see, I think Shadow Word Pain is only 3 mana, so she'd be able to cast it for 2. That would take out... Oh, that's a pre-spell. What am I thinking of? Mage.
I wonder.
One of her freezing spells would be available to her if she has it. Some of those are really cheap, so... She's gonna play a secret. We're gonna have to trade here, I believe.
Follow the rule.
I got this.
So we were able to put the Peacekeeper down and keep our minions alive. Now, what is this secret gonna be? Oh, let's see. I'd like to figure out what the secret is before playing another card, but I guess we're not going to be able to. We could play the taunt.
I got this.
Okay. The other play, obviously, we could play the alpha in between them, but since we're just taking taunts away this turn, I don't think that's... I don't think that's the way to go. Let's do this. So we're going to find her secret out when we attack directly to her. So we'll probably want to use our Sun Fury Protector at this point. That's our weakest card. We'll attack there and see what happens to it. In terms of keeping board control, I guess ideally it would be the secret where she gains 8 armor when she's attacked. That would give her a lot of health, but at least we'd still have our minions on the board, and maybe try to keep this momentum going that we've got so far. Eventually she'll be able to use her spells to start taking our minions out, but we just want to try to stay ahead of the curve and keep board control and start taking some life off. Just for fair warning, I'm on Ventrilo with a buddy of mine that I play with. In fact, he was the one I played with on the video we made earlier. Artrex is his YouTube page, Artrex Gaming, and he's away from the computer right now, but when he gets back you'll probably hear his voice, and I'll let him know that we are in the middle of recording here.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
So he's going to be able to just give a... Okay, so let's go ahead and see what this secret is. Okay, what am I missing? Oh, it's probably Counterspell. It's probably Counterspell. Okay, so what are we going to play? There's another time where we could put the dog down. Although if we're trading, that doesn't necessarily help us right in this minute. I think we are going to trade. Now, we could get a Worgen up while we still have a taunt out. I think I like that play. And then we'll just go with our Silverhand Recruit.
I wonder.
Okay, let's see. What's she planning? If she uses that hero ability to... Okay, so she's going to go ahead and hit the taunt with it. It looks like. Then she might have an ability that damages more than one hero. Now this is probably a good time to do this. We've got our Worgen who's enraged. We don't have a taunt that we can put up anyway. Then we can go ahead and probably equip True Silver. Let's go ahead and do that.
Give that minion
I
a
got
turn
this.
to get ready.
Down to 15 health.
For
I think we
justice.
go ahead and make it 11 here. Gonna try not to take our foot off the pedal too much, even though we are playing a mage and things like Flame Strike or Flame Strike 7 mana. We want to keep that in mind. Next turn, we may not want to bring any more minions out unless we just have to based on what she plays. See if she has a spell to take this Worgen out. It's got to be her priority right now, I would think. There you go. That'll take it out. Now we'd sort of expect that she wouldn't play Flame Strike, possibly. I mean, I guess. Let's get something out there, though. I guess the Scarlet Crusader, because Flame Strike would just take the shield off.
For the crusade!
Reporting for duty.
And
For justice.
we've got another True Silver. Let's keep doing damage. Let's see if she brings that Flame Strike out. We can still do 1 more damage with 4 more damage with this, if she does Flame Strike, because that's the only thing she'd have mana for. So it's not necessarily going to be
I wonder.
the best play. Okay, what's she doing here?
Ready to ride. Ready to ride.
They don't trade well. I think that's game over unless she's... Yeah, she's got to trade. Still no Flame Strike. Alright, well let's go Wind Fury Harpy and
Reporting
get
for
another
duty.
recruit out there and let's force a Flame Strike out of her if she's got one. If she does it though, it'll be game over, I think. Unless she's got the ability to the spell for 1 mana that brings the 2 taunts down. That would help her live a little bit longer. She's gonna polymorph maybe. Okay. Freezes that. Takes the Divine Shield off. Okay. It's a good time for Frostwolf.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Although
We must
I think
cleanse the
that's game
Sunwell.
over, right? 4 damage,
Or
The
die.
battle.
5 damage.
Well,
GG. GG Nahalt, the mage. So at level 28 we get Golden Humility. So that's the way to start off an arena run. That was good. A first win. We'll take that every time. Alright. Let's keep the dream alive here.
Uther versus Valera.
Watch your back.
I will fight with honor.
Now that's a starting hand. That's a starting hand we can live with. We'll send the Swordsmith back. He can kind of be deceptively useful in later game, I'd say. When you have these kind of choices.
Well met.
If we can't win with this kind of start, then this rogue's just better than we are, or has better hands or something. Better cards. So next we can give this fella Divine Shield if we need to remove something from the board. Hopefully he just won't have something to remove our raptor before getting an attack in. Wow. Hey cat. What's up, cat? We've got a cat running around our feet, a dog sitting in our lap. Just go take a shot at us, I think. So now it's actually tempting to go Swordsmith.
Bring
See
me
if we can
steel.
build up the raptor a little bit. It's kind of a riskier play. Because he, you know, with the rogue deck, he can take that raptor off the battlefield before we can say hello, but let's see what he's playing here with 3 mana.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Okay. So now I think the question is, well, that would be interesting. It does 3 damage, so we don't really want to trade here.
Tazdingo! Yes!
I think we're gonna just sit back for a minute here. We now have a raptor who can trade
We
with
must
his
cleanse the
taunt.
Sunwell.
Okay, not anymore. That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird, buddy. That's not what I would have expected. So now we can...
Not on my watch.
Now we can take out his taunt and we still have ours. Alright.
It's
I think
time.
we trade here and attack here.
Reporting for duty.
That way we get one more turn after this out of this Master Swordsmith at least. Now that was the least desirable thing because, you know,
Handle it.
the difference in having 3 and 4 attack probably didn't matter. What? You're really boosting that
Mistakes
up.
were made.
Yeah, I'd say mistakes were made. You gonna use that boost minion to take out
Sorry
my
about
taunt?
that. Thank you.
Well, they really wanted an apology. Alright, now this is where things get interesting. Things are about to get really interesting, I'd say. What do we value more? Do we value returning the Master Swordsmith or the Argent Protector? I think the Argent Protector.
I'll put it on your head.
Not on my watch.
It's time. The battle.
Hopefully we didn't outthink ourselves there. If the rogue has some sort of execute, not that execute's a warrior ability, but you know, whatever the rogue equivalent is to destroy a minion, this is the time. We've got to get that raptor off the table, I would think. And then that'll do it, but he also has this Master Swordsmith that's slowly building us up. That's all he can do. So the question here is, obviously we probably want to put True Silver Champion, go and equip that. I guess the other question is, yeah, we'll wait on the top card, the Fen Creeper. We'll just go, we're going to hold back a little bit here.
Another
Reporting
round.
for duty.
It's time. The battle.
Just to make sure
My responsibility. For justice.
that nothing too crazy happens. Fan and knife or whatever else he might have hiding here in his dying breath that he might throw at us. We can trade something with that. But he has to take damage with it. And he just doesn't have any good cards to play. That's a throwaway. So this is just him giving up.
Well played.
2-0 start we will take. All right. Oh. The dream is alive!
Uther versus
Both
Gul'dan.
matches that we've won so far, we've had good, if not great, starting
I will
hands.
fight with honor.
I'm not sending anything back. Let's see. I guess we could roll the dice here. Just should have kept it. That 2-3-3 is a great way to start off, but with our special ability, that's fine. There's another 2. And that's a 2-3 that we probably will use first, actually.
Well met.
Even though we gain attack equal to the weapon.
I greet you.
I don't know. We've been using those weapons since we have 2 of them. maybe we will play the Protector first. We got the Worgen right back. That's awesome. Alright, here we go.
Shields up.
Against a Warlock, things are going to be a little different, but we still got to play the cards we have, and this deck we've built is not made for holding back. So even though there's a good 2 card, so it's kind of worked out where we can do the same thing we did last time,
I got this.
just to try to get a good start. Just change the attack to 1 so that our minion survives that first exchange. It's unusual to be able to do that. Now, if things don't drastically change, we could go True Silver Champion here and then get our Raider out next turn, which is going to turn it into a 6/3 for 2 mana.
I hope you like
It's
my
hard to
invention.
pass up on. See if he no, he's not going to life tap. Yeah, let's do that. Now the question is,
I got this.
no, I think we'll just trade. Let's don't outthink
For
ourselves here.
justice.
And the way we've been playing this, we're just trusting our minions are strong enough for the exchanges, and we're not relying upon the weapon to do the exchanges. Now, Warlocks, some of their minions are a little stronger than average because they take health away when they summon them. So that can make it interesting. Alright, let's see how this trades. Oh man, we might have to do the Cult Master here if we end up trading both. Obviously 2-1 goes there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get out Blood Cell Raider. It's just doesn't make sense to wait since we're going to get that big advantage.
For
And we'll
justice.
just trade here with our weapon. We can do this and keep it alive, although the health will be a lot lower. I think I will though. It's just a difference in one attack to him. So let's see. Do we want another minion or do we want to go Silverhand? I think I like Silverhand here.
Reporting for duty.
Let's see what he gets out on the table. That was a good play for Cult Master if we had traded both. But we were able to keep all of our minions alive by using the weapon there. So I think we made the right decision. Not knowing what he's going to play next, of course. Makra,
So many
the
possibilities.
Warlock. Okay, now this could be Cult Master time. Yes. Cult Master time. Oh, but the flesh-eating ghoul it's just too tempting. It's too tempting. Mark down this time in the tape here when we
To battle.
when we went this direction with
warning.
it. Alright.
To battle.
Die, landlubber.
A little bit of an interesting decision here. Again, I think we'll go Silverhand Recruit.
Reporting for duty.
We've got 15, now 16 damage on the table. So we've got plenty of damage. And to hold back a couple things here in case something really crazy happens, I think makes sense. Still, I'm not as familiar with Warlocks as I am
So
most of the
many
classes. In fact, the spells that I get confused about, probably Warlocks, Rogues to a degree, and even Druids and Shamans. I just haven't learned them as much. So I don't know. I'm not as confident with, man, that ghoul though. That ghoul is getting so strong. Are we trading anything here for card draw? Or are we just going Core Hound? guess that answers my question. Alright, so we have to attack with flesh-eating gruel.
I got this.
The battle!
So we're about to find out what the Warlock can do, because now he's got 2 9-attack minions. He's got to take one of them out just to stay alive, and really he probably needs to neutralize both of them to have a realistic chance moving forward. It's life tapping. When you're down to 16 health and you're having a life tap, that may show that you're just trying to come up with a Hail Mary. What is he doing to his minion? Okay.
Join or die, or both.
That gives our ghoul like 11 attack. Alright.
Well played. You win this time.
That was game over either way, buddy. And he just didn't have any options, I'm sure. I mean, it probably wasn't a poor play, it was just the only play. The dream, my folks, the dream.
Uther versus Malfurion.
I must
Yeah, so to finish my thought, I'm most
I will
familiar with
fight with honor.
Warrior, Paladin, Priest, and Mage. And the others I'm still learning. I don't know why I kept the ghoul. Probably should have sent it back too, but we got the ooze, so that's potentially a good start here.
Well met.
Hopefully this druid won't have a bunch of free mana and come out with an 8/8 taunt card in round 5 or something. If he puts something down and we end up doing a 1-for-1 trade on, we may go ghoul. That would give it 4/3 for 3s, not bad. So he's playing something for 3 mana. Yeah, that's probably a good ghoul play. As good as anything else we got. We could go taunt next turn. Or if it makes a difference, we could go recruit doggy. What is he doing? I think I like recruit doggy.
Reporting for duty.
Now we've got all kinds of choices as we go into turn 5. Worgen recruit,
Pass me that arc light
taunt, weapon, brewmaster, lots of choices. He drew a card there, he's trying to get something. Now we have Shattered Sun as well. Kind of like True Silver here. Take out his minion and attack with our full force.
For justice.
You'll notice True Silver heals before you attack. So if you attacked first and then healed, we would have ended up at 29 health. But because it heals and then attacks,
The battle.
we ended up at 28. Something to keep in mind. Only comes into play when you're at full
Squire,
health or
attend
close
me.
to full health.
Ready, sir.
So now we want to figure out what can we do. Alright, so we'll trade here. Put the taunt down.
Tazdingo!
Summon a recruit. And then the only decision I haven't made yet is, do we want to go to, well, stay at 28th health and clear his minion?
Well played. For
I
justice!
think we will.
Thank you.
Man, these cards are strong when we get those good starting hands. So that only cost him 1 mana to destroy a minion. The downside of Naturalize is it lets me draw 2 cards, which in this case probably doesn't make much of a difference. But
Well played.
all right, the dream is still alive! The dream of getting the golden humility. No, that's not the dream. You know what the dream is. You know what the dream is. Lost track of how many wins we've started. Is it 3 or 4? I think we've got 4 wins. No, 3. No, 4. I don't know. Can't remember, folks. 4 wins.
Uther versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer. I will fight with honor.
I'm not going to tempt fate here. I'm going to stay with these cards. I actually like the potential synergy that's already present with those cards. And we played a Croc just because it trades better with the Priestess, having the extra health. See what he comes back with. Ideally, he's going to want to put something down. He could try to get a taunt minion.
It's time for a little blood.
Okay. Okay. He has 4 health now. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I just don't like it. So if he attacks, let's think about this. If he attacks, he'll be at 2 health, and then we could take him out with anything.
I wonder.
So I think the play here is to go ooze. Now, if he attacks to our face, we've got to trade 2 for 1 on our turn, potentially. Although we could go doggy and do a 1 for 1. I know he's got to be thinking, if I can attack 1, I'll enrage, and then I'm guaranteed to get 2. Oh, and then if he can get a taunt summon, yeah, now he's talking. Now we're in a bit of trouble. A bit of trouble. Yeah, we'll just put our Grizzly up. We'll just put our Grizzly up, take his taunt out, and see what he does on his turn. We gotta get rid of this enraged Berserker.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
6-2. It still dies if it attacks the... Okay, there's a good play. Now let's see if he trades. No, he wouldn't trade. He's going to hit us. Now we have to trade. 4 mana. Is it worth getting a... I think it is worth drawing a card here.
Join.
I think it's worth drawing a card. If he wants to trade, he can. And then he's in a position of strength. On 5, what are we going to do? Okay, so he's going to keep his minion on the table. On turn 5, I think we'll go Blade Master Raptor. Trades well with both. So we're just trying to get back into the game here. The only reason why we're not down more is because he's used his weapon to attack our minions. He'll probably do that again. And take out the raptor if he wants.
Something up?
That could not have gone better for us. I guess it could have gone better. It could have hit this twice instead of that twice.
Tazdingo!
Just trying to get something out there that'll help us swing the board control back into our advantage. Against ASDT. Okay. It's a good play. What you want to trade there? Really? That surprises me. Surprises me that that was the trade. Alright.
Just me and Mr. Bitey. Shields up.
And this is just to make sure that whatever happens this round, the damage doesn't go directly to us. Doesn't necessarily, it's not the most advantageous play necessarily to swing board control. He has 8 mana now. We could see a big old baddie from him. This is where our deck is not equipped for these kind of exchanges. Because... Interesting. Alright. We're going to go... Wind Fury and Swordsmith. We need 5 attack. We're gonna just hold off. We're gonna let him make the first move. The problem with Shaman is he very likely could have a card that would buff everything. Certainly if he had another Bloodlust, he could pretty much win the game here by just removing our minions, and we don't have the cards to... Oh my goodness. Why does he have 2 Bloodlust?
Not on my watch.
I got this.
I'm really thinking about...
I'll put it on your tab. It's time. Reporting for duty. Job's done.
We're at a card disadvantage, a health disadvantage. I guess the battlefield is now in our advantage finally, but he may have been holding back big cards. I don't know. He's used totems a lot. He's got more cards in his deck still than we do, so it's not like he has run through many of his cards. And now we're starting to see some of the bigger ones here. Of course, we can take
my watch. Another round.
that out with that.
The battle! Reporting for duty. It's time.
We can always trade next turn if we need to. I think it's time to start turning up the heat on him. He's got more cards in his deck, more cards in his hand. All we have is a battlefield full of minions.
X marks the spot.
The only thing I'm really worried about is getting the Molten Giant off. 3, 8,
Well played.
12, 13. We don't even need to do that. He didn't get a taunt minion, so
This is my
let's
responsibility.
make sure. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
This is my responsibility. Another round.
I got this.
Well played. Well played.
The dream is alive. Dream is alive. Well, that match took our deck to its maximum there. We were just a hair away from losing control of that one, but it came back to us. Came back to us.
Uther versus Uther.
I will fight
Does that
with
say
honor.
Sage?
Justice demands retribution.
My the number or the part of my screen capturing program sits in the top left-hand corner of the screen, so I can't always see
Well met.
what the name is.
Well
I think
played.
that says Sage though. Alrighty.
Thank you.
Shields up.
We don't have Consecrate in our deck, but we should expect to face it. Anything with 2 health or less after the end of turn, or on turn 4 when he has 4 mana. Actually on turn 3. What's up, dude? I'm recording here. I'm in the middle of arena run, 5-0.
Which happened to be the time that you called.
Nice.
But no, I'm not after 4. I'm not after 4.
I got this.
Okay?
Reporting for duty.
I've got it set up on push to talk with Vince, so you don't have to listen to all my ramblings on the video. Alright.
Not on my watch.
So he's just getting something out there. We're gonna go.
Alright, one more arena. I'm playing WoW.
Is that real money?
I have...
Follow the rules.
I got this.
The battle.
Kind of our normal play there when we can get Alder out early is to use it to our advantage to keep
Tazdingo.
our minions alive for as long as possible. And we may use it again here. Or we could trade 2 and draw 2. Or we could go...
Alright, doing 1. And then I'm playing WoW.
I wonder.
Sounds good. Let me know who you get.
For justice.
Hunter, Paladin, Druid.
I'm using Paladin right now.
To battle. Last warning.
I got this.
I think I'm gonna go Druid or Hunter.
You'll find out in the first, I don't know, 5 to 10 cards on whether or not Beast deck is even a possibility, I guess.
Mind if I roll knee?
Although even if you end up with like a
Reporting for duty.
hybrid, I mean, it's, you know, it still can work out.
X marks the spot.
Last reporting for duty. For justice.
If we play a couple cards here, we can divine favor up to 6. That probably won't make sense though. Alright, so that's got 4 health.
Not on my watch.
Last warning. The battle. For justice. Well played. Thank you.
Things going pretty well so far. So far.
My eyes are open.
My shield for Argus.
So let's see, if we did Stormwind Champ, we could trade here and we'd have 7, 9, 12 damage. I think that would be game over.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
Well played. The victory. Well played.
Right, the dream! The dream is still alive, bro. The dream.
And what is that?
It's the dream, man. It's the dream. How's your card draw going?
I'm on pick 8 and I have 1 beast, so I think I'm gonna stay away from beasts.
Yeah. I mean, unless it's one that you're like, oh, that's the best card available anyway. You're probably not looking at a beast synergy deck, though.
But like a 5, you know, a 2/7 Tundra Rhino, give your beast, all your beasts have charge. Well, that's a waste.
Yeah.
Or I can get a Leopard Gnome or a Hunter's Mark.
Yeah. Big game hunter we don't want. And again, we're not going to attempt fate here. We have a 2/3. We're not going to throw the 3 back. We'll keep it. Now we have 2 good 2s and a 3.
Well met.
Remember earlier it was a shaman that really pushed us to the edge. So let's see if he coins up for this or gives us an opportunity to go first. All right. So since they're equal, the shaman do have weapons. So we'll save the ooze at least for 1 round in case. Let's see. Can we take this out without killing ourselves or killing our minion? If we can, I don't see it. So I think, and we don't want to leave that on the board.
We must
So I think
cleanse
we
the
buff it
Sunwell.
up and trade. Live to see the next round.
Well played. Thank you.
Oh. Oh, it only did 2 damage. Goodness. I was reading that backwards in my head. I don't think I'm dyslexic. Alright, so he's going to take out the raptor, right? No. Okay. So now he gives us the choice. Do we really want to trade with his little whatever this is called, totem. We could go grizzly here. And then just attack to his face. We've always got the true silver weapon as backup. Also, we could have, probably should have made that a 7-1 to really take some damage off there, but let's see what he does here. Let's see if he's able to buff his totem and make us wish that we hadn't left it standing.
Well played. I thank you.
For the crusade!
Reporting for duty.
So he had Overload last time. He's only got 3 mana. What did he play with Overload? Oh, the Lightning Storm. And that's probably what he would have come back with if we had let that that first minion live in round 2. Huh. I say, huh. Again, we're gonna...
Join or die.
I don't think...
For justice.
There really wasn't anything else we wanted to play there. These support characters are so strong when there's something to trade. Oh!
I think this is shitty.
We got the damage out of it.
I can wait.
Destroys our weapon. Alright, things just got real, folks.
After this, it's raiding time.
I wonder.
Shields up!
To battle. Reporting for duty.
Okay. Things are getting a little bit hairy here. It's down to 11 health, but we haven't drawn any strong cards here. Now that we're getting up there in mana. But it's a good thing we held on to Alder, I'd say.
Oh, 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 oh.
Follow the rule.
Well played. Thank you.
I got this.
To battle!
So we're just trying to take down these minions as much as we can.
Job's done.
He's fishing at the end of every turn for card draw. In terms of the battlefield, he's, you know, almost in as strong a position as we are, considering the card draw he's getting, and he's probably got some big cards in his hand. He did play the overload card, so he's a little hampered here on how much mana he has to spend this round. We can definitely take out the Earth Elemental next turn with the minions we have, but the question is, what can he do now, and what will we have left? Another taunt. And he'll probably just end turn now and make us attack his taunt, I would think. I don't see anything that he'd really want to trade. What is he getting? Oh, it's healing him. Mercy. Alright, what do we want to buff up? Or we could go Wind Fury, and Doggy. Because we need to get some damage out there. Alright. First of all...
I got this.
I just got slammed. Ugh!
This is my responsibility.
I kind of hate to... I don't think prolonging the match is a winning strategy for us. I think we've got to...
Because you're hitting the button, you can't put it on the way. You got to put it over to the left.
Man, that's a great time for... Great time for that. Bloodlust. Just trying to figure out what he wants to trade.
Well played. I thank you.
Tazdingo!
Yes. Reporting for duty.
So, what we have left in our hand is the ability to destroy the big minion that might come out, and the ability to buff the minions we have out. Huh. We've got to find a way to end this, though, because eventually he's got more
Drink
cards
with
than
me,
we do,
friend.
and eventually we're going to be in rough shape.
Behold the might of Stormwind! Reporting for duty. Man!
We're going to take a turn there and just clear his side of the board. Man, I thought I was going to do 1 damage to this ward, and I did that in the wrong order, though. Now we're gonna have to clear
I
this.
can wait and fish all day.
God dang, this warrior's relentless.
The frost wolves stand ready. Reporting for duty.
I probably tell you exactly what.
For the Alliance!
The
To battle!
From 7th grade. You were a child that's class.
Drawing the our other weapon here on this next round would be terrific. Yeah, he needs a taunt.
Well played.
I think that's game over.
Well played. Feel the power of the winds.
So he can take 2 things out. But he can't take enough out.
Well
The dream. The dream. The dream.
Jesus.
Okay, here we go.
I should be recording mine to look at the cards that made my deck a piece of crap. So I'm playing another hunter here.
You guys won't play Magic anymore.
And I'm playing another paladin.
I will fight with honor. Justice demands retribution.
What a weird starting hand we have here. Oh, it's got better.
Well met.
Summoning portal open.
Let's see if he will trade. Now, he'll be able to summon a 4 mana cost creature here and then trade if he wants to.
Not on my watch.
Hey, that's our move. How are we letting a paladin out paladin us? This is not how we want to start, little champy.
Oh, I can trust you now about all the bread. Like the rest of it, there's only 73 so far that are done. From 73. That's it.
Not on my watch.
Reporting for duty.
Here, on Thursday, then I have on Friday.
Hope this paladin doesn't have consecrate. Maybe you misheard me. I said I hope this paladin does not have consecrate.
Reporting for duty.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
If his cards keep trading with ours... Oh my goodness.
Follow the rule.
Shields up! Push forward.
That was risky to say the least, but we've got to turn this somehow. And we know that next round we do have a core hound sitting here. Force him to do some trades here. At least we've put him in a little bit of an awkward position.
To Northrend!
Oh, that helps. That helps. So there's nothing we really want to trade, so we'll just go for him. Go right towards him.
I'm ready.
Don't we have one of these ghouls in our deck somewhere? I want to say that we do. One thing that's working to our disadvantage is the fact that Divine Favor is not working because he's drawing cards and playing cards just as fast as we are.
My eyes are open.
You gotta be kidding me!
Oh, mercy. Thank goodness we have the big game hunter.
I've got the beast in my safe.
Thank goodness.
Bring me steel. For the Alliance. Reporting for duty.
Well, 1 and 1. Beat up another hunter.
Sweet! Beat up that hunter. I think the trade there was questionable. On the plus side, we don't give him some crazy consecrate that does 3 damage to everything.
Get behind me.
But the downside is we don't have our big hitter anymore on the table. Again, Divine Favor does nothing for us here. Let's see.
Reporting for duty. Gotcha.
Just have to go 1 for 1 there.
It's time. The battle.
Let the pain speak to me.
Reporting for duty.
So he'll get 1 card draw out of the Acolyte of Pain. And then we may just play Divine Favor just because we need some cards. If he doesn't play another card, that is. Which I'm not sure. If we do take Acolyte of Pain out, we'll have to trade with that as well. There we go.
God, dude, talk about perfect just putting cards down again.
Reporting for duty.
Master Swordsmith gave our tiger another attack, which was very kind. Let's see how much removal he has in his hand of 4 right now. We come back with possibly both of these cards to try to rush him and end this. I don't necessarily like extending this match.
Well played.
The dream. Oh, the dream. I'd have to go back and look. I'm not sure if that Paladin or the Shaman we played in our like 3rd game or whatever it was, where it was the tougher match, closer to losing. Possibly the Shaman, but both were kind of that. There was that point in the match where if things didn't play right, if we didn't get favorable trades, it would have gone the other way, but we were able to pull it out. So here we go. The dream.
Uther versus Uther.
Huh, interesting.
I will fight with honor. Justice demands retribution. Well met.
Another pretty good draw here. I mean, it's just, you know, we can't complain here. River Croc on going first. In this case, it doesn't end up mattering because he didn't coin up. But had he coined up, River Croc ends up being, I think, a good 2 for round 2 after someone is coined up and played a 2.
Reporting for
We'll happily
duty.
trade that. We're not crazy here. We're not we're not leaving silver hands around for him to buff up. Going with a 4 mana cost card to draw a card. Okay. Not what I was expecting. So I actually don't like this play as much as I normally would. So we will just go. You know what? True silver.
For justice.
Take it out.
To battle.
Fucking cocksucker.
Kind of put this off. Put this off around. All right. There's a good reset.
Well played.
Okay, I kind of forgot we were at turn 5. I think we'll go Tiger and see what he does before we use our next weapon shot here. Turn 6, Harpy is
Silver Moon shall not fall.
I don't like that secret.
X marks the spot.
Okay.
Follow the rule. For justice.
Silver Moon.
Oh, that actually
shall
worked to
not
his
fall.
advantage. Comes back to life with Divine Shield. And now he'll just trade away our beautiful pirate that has so much attack. Alright, 7. We can buff up all of our minions. He's going to take out our pretty tiger too.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, let's think for a minute.
Let me think.
7 mana. We can buff it up so it trades and is still alive. Or we can taunt and Silverhand recruit.
Last reporting for duty.
I don't know. That play was a more cautious play than we've been using, but he's got this weapon here. He had a favorable trade with the Silver Moon Guardian versus our Peacekeeper. Ugh. So now he can take it out with his Silver Moon Guardian. Still has 3 mana left. He can pretty much clear our board if he wants, if you're using his weapon. Take 1 damage on that, basically. So 8.
Let me think. Bring me steel.
I kind of like this play just because I think he'll... Well, it depends on what he plays, but I think he'll gladly trade this. But if he does that and doesn't have a taunt to play, we've got a Wind Fury that we can buff up to 6. Now he may have a way to take it off the board, but I feel like it was worth the chance here. We also have a Divine Shield character that we're holding back. And we technically could go Divine Shield, Protector to give taunt and reinforce and have 2 taunt if this does survive, if we don't want to buff it up. So that's kind of the other avenue we could go. We don't have Divine Favor in our hand, which would be awesome, because this next turn we could technically go down to 1 card according to what we draw, what we top deck. So let's see. He's really thinking hard. He must have a way to take that out with a...
Not on my watch.
Let me get that Divine Shield back on there. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that was a good play. That was smart. Rockman seems to really know what he's doing here. So buffing the minions up doesn't really help right now. We can put a taunt up actually without Sun Fury.
For the crusade!
Reporting for duty.
Oh, now the question. Now the question. So he'll take that out. That'll take his shield off. Then he'll attack here. And that'll take that shield off.
Must move quickly.
There's just no way around it that's going to happen. But then that will be its attack next turn. So I think I'll let him do it. I think I'll let him make that move. All those divine shields. I'd say all the divine shields is probably one of the major ways that Rockman has gotten to, if he also is 8-0. Because he just has so many divine shields. He's going to buff this up? No, he's just going to get card draw. Oh, we need that divine favor. Alright, so that makes sense. Now he can attack whatever he wants. Does he have another divine shield? Because that's disgusting if he does. I think he'll go here next with this one. And then he may add a divine shield back to this card.
Your magic shall not save you.
My shield for Argus. Reporting for duty.
Shields up!
Okay.
Join or die.
And we're just trying to stall here. But I don't know that we have enough removal. Our deck, this is not what our deck's built for. He can trade and leave his minions very strong at the end of it.
Playing WoW.
Alright, man.
Had my fill of that crap for a while.
What you looking at? My shield for Argus.
Wow, look at the card draw this guy got. That's amazing. Alright, I guess we could at least take down this one.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
I got this.
Reporting for duty.
Of course, I don't want to give up, but it's looking like it may be the end of the dream here. Look at that card draw. And we're too far behind. Even if we top deck Divine Favor, I don't think our deck is equipped for this kind of. That's a good little Murloc play. If he wants to trade, I assume he's going to trade here. He's got all the cards. It's almost like he brought a constructed deck into Arena. That's almost what this feels like. And I mean, I can't complain. I've had a great run here.
Well played. Reporting for duty. Well played. The victory is...
The dream is over. but the dream. Here we go. Match number 10 of this run. Well, the consolation prize if we lose a second match here in a row is I may spend a little bit of time just reviewing the cards in our deck to see which ones have we seen the most of, if there's some maybe that just circumstantially we haven't seen at all. I actually think a priest might do okay against our deck, better than some of the other opponents. Ooh! And we are going second here, so we know we can get a 2 out early. Do we want to do that, though, is the question. Well, now we've got a 3, so I think we will. We hadn't got a 2. Sorry, if we hadn't gotten a 3 draw there, we probably wouldn't have coined into a 2.
I hope you like my invention.
Oh, it's a fun 3. That's something we haven't seen a lot of. I think that came out in our first match, but then I don't think it came out in our second match.
Reporting for duty.
A priest can buff up his minions some. I mean, it's kind of like playing a paladin in that way that you don't want to leave a lot on the table. We're not going to start off by leaving a lazy engineer there sitting around. He got some card draw, which is always nice. If there's anything we're going to trade, we're going Flesh-Eating Ghoul. If there's nothing to trade, we're going Blade Master or another recruit. Oh! There's gonna be 2 things to trade just to kill his 1. That's pretty much what we have to do. Now let's see how his removal is. This is now in the Shadow Word Death category, though, so I'm not sure that that's going to work. Maybe he has a silence, or... Okay, so he's going to... It's a good play, because that's going to make us attack that. He thinks.
Justice.
We want to get that 5-6 damage in to the priest directly. Blood Painter the Priest. Turn 5, get a Stealth Tiger out there and do some more damage. Or we can go back to the Draggling mechanic. If we want 2 separate bodies out there. We also...
Fire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Oh. He's gonna make me use my weapon again, isn't he?
For justice.
Now let's see. We could buff it up some and put the Blade Master out there. I think that's the play, and then we haven't lost our big cards if something goes haywire. We also could save Blade Master and just go recruit here, and it turns into a 2-1. I like that.
Reporting for duty.
I like that play. Now let's see. I'm sure he is going to throw his resources at getting our fun ghoul off the table. That clears everything.
Well played.
So now we're at 6. We have an alarming amount of cards to have had so much fun already. So we can go maybe mechanic and recruit. I think that's a play here.
Yes, me and Mr. Right.
Job done. Reporting for duty.
I'd say if 2 of those guys make it, we may taunt next turn.
Get behind me.
I don't know how many Holy Novas he has, though. I wish we'd draw our Cult Master here. Alright, 7. We could go +1/+1. That gets us to 3-2. 3-2. That might be the way to go. Then we're trading. We're keeping our one guy alive. I don't know, that's not the most, this just doesn't feel like the perfect fit. We could also go 5 and another there. But then we've got to trade that.
Behold the might of Stormwind! The battle!
Alright, so we are at 8 mana. We assume mind control here. We must assume mind control. But we do have
Ready
cards
for
that we
action.
technically can take care of. Alrighty. Let's see what we want to do here. So that would be...
I'll put it on your tab. For the Alliance!
Just me and Mr. White.
Alright. Mind control time?
To Northrend!
Nope. Alright. So he'll take that trade all day, I would assume. He still has 3 mana if he wants to put a little more out. If there was a way for us to have gotten... Oh, Priest can heal that mess. If there was a way for us to have gotten Taunt out during some of that, that would have been nice. The problem is we don't have anything with charge, so... Unfortunately, I think we trade here.
Let me think.
5, and then... Bloodfin and Recruit maybe. Bloodfin does trade with that.
Job's done. Reporting for duty.
Again, mind control. You assume a priest gets on this kind of run, gets this far in arena. They've got really good cards, and one of the good cards that they would have access to in most drafts would be mind control. So we expect it at some point, and we need to make sure we have the cards to deal with it if it does happen. And at this point we still probably do. Of course, he doesn't want to make this trade. He would probably mind control the Fen Creeper if he has one available.
Handle it!
Still doesn't really want to make this trade.
I am not a morning person. Join or die.
He's gonna get some card draw. He's gonna get some card draw. So we're gonna have to go here, and then here, And that'll leave just a Silverhand recruit with these two guys. But we can True Silver that guy and then put our Tiger out. Alright, let's review. Here. And here.
For justice.
And here. And let's see here.
The battle.
So we minimized the card draw he got. We were able to clear his minions off. And our board control is severely less than it has been this match, but so I guess he was kind of saving that for a rainy day.
X marks the spot.
So we can take the damage and then attack it and
For
we'll still be
justice.
alive. Oh, let's see here. Core Hound, we're really worried about mind control. Although I guess we can take it out with either one of those cards, so probably worth it.
You have better.
So there it is. The dream was so close. But we will take 9 wins and enjoy our rewards. I think, let's see, I've got 9 wins with, I never can remember if it was a druid. I'm pretty sure it was a shaman. I've got 9 wins with a shaman. I've got 9 wins a couple times with a warrior. I've got 9 wins. That may be it. Now with a paladin. So this doesn't happen a lot to me, so I'm pretty excited. Let's see what we get here. We were getting low on gold too, so this is good. Golden Argent Commander. I actually hope this is gold. Okay. So 175, 85, 95, 210 I think is about right. We will take that. Thanks for watching. I know I'm going to go back and look at the video here just at least at the beginning to see the card draw section. It's always interesting to see which cards ended up working together in Arena to lead to 9 wins. But as always, I appreciate the view, and let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions or feedback. Have a great one.
Bye bye, Nods.